Hey all listeners, this is the lowest level possible challenge. This is bonus part 3 and we are digging diggy hole. Right, so did already dig there. I know that there is something that's like here, right on the sword here. It kind of looks like a sword on the ground. Let's see what's here. I know that there are a few locations where you actually dig and stuff that. Nothing in here. Because the thing is, as long as you don't hire a search, you can do this like for free. And you get a free rest every single time. So, I'm just testing about locations. I forgot if the place that gives you the sector key, if that it becomes something else. Let's use the potion key. I wonder if it's just normal treasure otherwise or whatever, you know. Yeah, that's where the key to Sector 5 was. I don't think it was higher up. So let's see what replaces this. Now I'm gonna test the same locations again here, but with normal treasure here now. And I know that there is one that is supposed to be further down as well here. Because we should be able to, you know, I don't know, remember where the locations were and stuff that, as I said again. Oh, there, yeah, the W item. Okay, so it's normal treasure that we need to dig for. It's weird, so that's a W item. See, I wasn't bullshitting people. There are some people that don't know. So what? So we did use there again. Is that it? Is that the materia spot? Here's the question here. Let's see. Because if this is materia location, we used to always dig there where the X marks the spots. Nothing in here, okay. And maybe it moves around between a few locations or whatever, but yeah. I think there is supposed to be a thing over here, but I'm not 100% certain of exactly what it is. But is it one of them is where he is, right? Almost like here. Yeah, that would actually be fun if it's actually at where he digs here. But maybe that's supposed to be like the clue of where you're supposed to dig. That you dig where they already are digging. Because that would mean that that hole is there. And that's where he is standing. And maybe there's something to that. He's standing directly on the thing. And he's moving over to where the smoke is. And he's moving over to where the smoke is. And then there's one guy here. And that is kind of close to where the X is here. And he's over here. Okay, so it's a bit more... I never thought about that. That's how you're supposed to know where the locations are. So it's like what here? Is it higher up? Maybe it's supposed to be used at the top of the wing here. Let's see, maybe it was at the down bottom where the star is here. And it might just be also that some treasures count as being like good treasure instead of normal. Okay. I'm gonna take higher up here at where the blade is here. Let's take it up here basically. Yeah, or maybe it is one location that they're trying each time. It is pump line. So maybe you need to find them in a certain order, the treasures here. I forgot how far down it is here, if it's like... Yeah, it's doing that thing, a good line with that. Like, I don't know if that is like drifting or whatever, nothing in here, okay. Yeah, so that's a potion at least. Let's try again over here then. Over like right here. Because maybe it needs to be good treasure sometimes also as well here. Okay. Yeah, let's dig where the smoke is again here. I wonder if it's just spamming the same location, otherwise over and over just until you get all of the material and stuff that, you know. Okay, nothing in there. And I am gonna try... I don't think I've ever tried up here actually and stuff that, you know. I don't know if something can be up there actually. Okay. And then let's go for good treasure here. I kind of wish that I knew where the location is to dig up, if it's just the same, if it's just where the W item is. Maybe I didn't take it to exactly the correct point, because maybe it's like... Maybe it's actually further down here, like you need to be touching the wing, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's further down there instead of being like higher up. Okay. I'm going to try and dig here actually several times here. Because otherwise we're just gonna look up. Yeah, but I thought that there was something else up here. Maybe it's something like up here somewhere. But yeah, the main problem is of course that it doesn't always show up in the location also is the main problem, right? That maybe it is that, oh, you have to dig them in a certain order or whatever, you know. It's the main problem. There's one thing here at the wing, kinda. Somewhere, basically. I think it's where that was. Nothing in here. If I remember correctly, there was almost something here. I don't remember where all the spots are, but we're gonna try a bunch of big spots, basically, just to see. Because I would like to get more than the W item, or maybe you just need to reload the area, maybe all the materials will be there. Okay, that's just a potion. The worst thing if it's percentage based, that that is a correct location, but then it has a percent to give you something, you know. Because what, it was more up here basically and stuff, that where the thing was. But sometimes it's so weird, like why would they this give you something and then not the hilt? Because that kind of looks like a sword or something like that, you know, like. Okay, there's Phoenix. Okay, there's Phoenix. So now we've gotten Phoenix. Phoenix and Black W item. I wonder if it just changes between those two locations then. Or if it's like, you know. Just he's walking up, he walked automatically there. Just because, yeah, I really hate it. I wonder if there's a way to fix it actually. So that, because if that is what like the drift is on the stick, then like it's really bad when it like does movement that I don't want. Yeah, I didn't touch the stick there at all when it stopped moving upwards there. Oh, I took good treasure damage. Actually, let's try and dig here with good treasure and see if that changes something. So I'm trying to think what else is visible. Because maybe it now got moved to the whole location or to the other location and stuff like that. Let's try here again. Because maybe Phoenix is at the same place as Bound Zero. So it definitely moves around where the materia spot is. I'm gonna try here though, where he is, kinda like here. Oh, that's just a potion, okay. But that's just to indicate, okay, that is a dig spot. That's why the potions are there, basically, to indicate that, okay, you could have gotten something here and stuff like that. I'm pretty certain it's in the hole or directly like south of the hole. But I think it's more like here. But then that means that they're really bad at their job if someone is digging there and then they don't find it, you know, stuff like that. But you know. But maybe it's just because then they decide to focus the search all on one location and stuff like that, you know. Nothing in here. Why is the Luna Harp still like being able to be chosen there and stuff like that, you know. I definitely thought they could have done cool things. I don't wonder if that means that they're gonna move where the Bone Village is, you know, stuff like that. Here. And I'm going to try and dig where the hole is again there. And I know that there is another location also just slightly like, you know. Okay, there's an ether. That's interesting. So I'm going to try and actually dig further south here. Because yeah, what else is missable? I mean, technically, all of the stuff in Midgar is missable, and that's actually in Midgar was where one of the locations was also for the what they call it for the thing. Yeah, let's try further down here actually. I know there is something also before where the sword is, like used a bit earlier, stuff like that. Isn't there also something to the south where he is, like there's something here? And maybe it's higher up on the thing here. Like maybe here. Yeah, because they don't ever point it towards potions, right? It's the question, like, do they ever point it towards potions? Okay, there's an ether again. So, okay, we're gonna have to try good treasure then. And just try a bunch of locations. Maybe it was higher up, maybe it was here. Yeah, maybe Bahamut Zero is not treated like the other ones. Okay, so there's still a potion. Right here. And it was of course higher up in the place there where you actually got the thing. It's higher up in the like the hole over there. The worst thing is of course if it's nothing in there and then you know it's a correct location. Yeah, because that means that, you know. Maybe it's more towards the hilt. Like here. Just want to make sure. Sometimes it is that you have to dig at the correct location that you're pointing towards. It's sometimes really annoying that the location is just like the location is sometimes moving and sometimes you don't get something unless you dig in the super correct location and stuff that, which is bad. I'm getting really fuzzy with the control stick there. So it's like slightly up here. I kind of wish that for the PS5 they can sell something without the analog sticks, that they could say something similar to the controller but instead that you control it with the D-pad, but yeah. I wonder if they're used after here. But this is going to be really annoying if it's like, oh, you have to dig in a certain specific order and stuff there, like why can't you just skip and like... It's going to be really annoying if something is here now. And then now you can dig at the exact same spot that you did before. Nothing in here, okay. So that's really curious. So where do they want you to dig? Is this going to be it then? Because otherwise I'm really, really curious if there is a location that we have missed. No? Actually, there's one more location I can think of here. That's maybe this. Because often there are visual clues to where you can actually dig sometimes. Because it's never supposed to be that you can run out of the stuff that you can dig for. I don't think, at least. No. Okay, I'm really, really curious where the location was. Let's order one search here, because then we can see easily if it's over here or if it's over there. That it's just that my location is off. Because I'm just curious where they're going to point to where there is supposed to be an actual treasure and stuff there. Because because I think that they should never have the option to point you towards where a potion is or something like that, because that is just stupid. That they will say that, oh, there's only potions and ethers left or something like that, or there's no like. Okay, so wait, so. So right here. So just a bit to the left of where the sword is. A little bit to the left of the sword. Huh. No. Hang on. It is over there, but it's like, you know. Like, do they mean this? Like sometimes it can just be that you used 1 pixel off or whatever, right? Which is bullshit, you know. And sometimes you can dig in the correct location and still get nothing. And there's no way now that they've just moved the location just because I failed getting it. Maybe it's just higher up then. Because I want to try and figure out where it is there, or if they used me the sword location. Yes, yeah, that's just a potion. I'm gonna actually try and dig there also with the normal location, because this is definitely not counting as being part of the sword location like this is over here. Bahamut seal. Maybe it's just outside the tent. Yeah, because the main problem is if they just guide you towards, you know. Okay, all of them pointing down. He's pointing down. Like, wait. Right here. All the way over there. I didn't think about that location, actually. Well, that's just a potion, okay. But now I know about that location. So it's used like here. Correct, here. Kinda. Because if we find a new location, then it's worth like trying to dig with the other thing as well to see if there's something, you know. But I'm pretty certain all the material then is like normal treasure, right? Or was the other one a good treasure? I forgot. Ah, okay. But yeah, and maybe it's just that you have to dig up enough treasure for Bahamut Zero to actually show up, or maybe the chance to get Bahamut Zero is very low. Like that could also be a thing, of course, obviously. Because maybe you just dig over and over and over and over and over at the location where Bahamut Zero is, and maybe it's supposed to be that, oh, it's deep enough underground where it's like. So that's 4. Let's just put it here, because then we can easily tell if it's the one down here or if it's the one up here, basically. So you're right here. But it's further in, otherwise, if it's not at the wing thing tip there, it's gonna be further in. That's the potion. We're gonna try this a few more times though. I would really like to get Bahamut Zero though, but you know. But yeah, I don't think that they're gonna take too many times and just be treasures all the time down there and stuff that, because that's gonna just be annoying. If it's gonna be a potion like several times and stuff that. And if it's just, oh, you just need to spam this location over and over and over and over again, you know, until you get the thing. Because it would make sense, right, that W item is down there and then like both Phoenix and, you know, the... Again, that's a very, very smart location to like put it here and stuff that, you know. Because then you can immediately see if it's going to be up here or if it's going to be further down and stuff that, you know. Okay. They use more automatically there again. So right to this spot. So will this be just a potion again? Because you can see there how it's moving location. I want to start there again then. Maybe there is something further down as well. Maybe there is something actually here. Maybe that was not the same location. Yeah, there's a potion. Yeah, because maybe you just force it, maybe you stick into the same location over and over and over again. Yeah, because otherwise I'm gonna have to look up exactly how it works, basically. Because I wonder why it showed up all of a sudden there, if it's if it's because we digged up enough treasure. Is it that, oh, you have to dig up this amount of treasures before it starts showing up? Or is it percentage based? Is it just digging the same location over and over until it just gives you it? And then sometimes it will be nothing in here. You know? Maybe that's definitely a thing that it's just going to be like, oh, the majority of the time it's just going to be nothing in here, nothing in here, nothing in here, and stuff that, you know. And then eventually it's just going to be like, oh, now it's here. And there's something to the left of that also as well. Or maybe it's just that it's not at the sword, maybe it is more to the left. Yeah, so what, it was further up here, kinda somewhere. It was here. And maybe it's just at the bottom of the hole otherwise. It's gonna be really annoying. The worst thing is if it's at a very, very specific pixel location where Bahamut Zero is, then that's gonna be the most annoying thing, you know. Because basically, from my understanding, basically the way you dig up things is it's percentage based or something like that, and then it shows you like where the location is for certain things to show up and what type of treasure it needs to be, if it's like you know normal and stuff there, because that matters. And then it's just about digging in the location over and over again. Because in not knowing the location it will be in, that's like the worst part. Because I believe that each time the bomb goes off, the location moves or whatever. Like you don't have to dig up the treasure for the location to move or whatever. Yeah, let's try and dig a bit further down. Because I definitely think that it's either gonna be. Because it definitely feels that it needs to be in a location where we haven't digged and stuff like there's no way they put Phoenix and Bahamut Zero at the same location or whatever, but yeah. Or maybe it's just below his ladder, basically, otherwise. Yeah, let's just dig further down in the hole. Because I know that the location can sometimes be very precise. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty certain it's all normal treasure though, the thing. I'm trying to think though, because I'm pretty certain that I remember something being here. And whatever, that there is something that still can show up here that is not like that there's a higher up thing here that is not like the key to the sector or whatever, right? Because we already got the key to the sector, of course, you know what I mean. Nothing in here. Let's wish the good treasure actually here. Maybe it's a bit further down, because I'm not trying to search for the key location. Okay, so that was a potion. So why was it not a potion for normal treasure here? Pretty certain that you're supposed to be able to dig up umbrella somewhere also here. If you miss it in gold saucer and stuff that. Just put here then. It would be funny if it's back to this location where the item was. Or close to it. I'm trying to think where else. Could it be used outside the stand here? Pretty certain that we found here something here at one point, but yeah. Because yeah, we dig up mop and bunt line, we dig up pretty quickly and stuff that, you know, so yeah. Okay, nothing in here. I don't want to spend too long here, by the way. Okay, there's a potion at least. So let's try below the ladder here actually. Yeah, that's a potion at least, which is good. It means that I want to dig here with the other one as well here. Okay, so that's a potion again. Way more locations than I thought there would be. Actually, isn't there something at the... Because I know that there's like a lot of locations at the like the east area here and stuff like that. There's a lot of locations here that are actually something. Maybe it's just that I just need to try absolutely everywhere. So that's a potion. Maybe you need to find all of the potion locations just before Bound Zero starts showing up. Okay, song. My daddy needs a new plasma rifle. Daddy does not get a new plasma rifle. Okay, so normal and like they're always the same, the location. But isn't there like one that's like almost like off screen, like something like here also as well? There's something over here as well, and then there's something higher up here as well. That isn't where the sword is. I don't know, to the left there's supposed to be a bunch of items as well. Like where he's trying to dig absolutely everywhere now and stuff like that, you know. And now we're just like super successful, like everywhere we dig now on potions, like there are potions everywhere. Someone used to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just drop a potion here, drop a potion here. And here's the thing about the fact that we're double successful here, that okay, so the normal treasure is there, so we try with good used to see, you know, stuff there, because that was not always true, right? We tried to dig in certain locations with good and normal, and there's not a treasure there twice. Okay, so there was nothing there, okay, so that's interesting. I'm definitely thinking there's something up here. Maybe here. Maybe it's a bit more to the right. I think there's also something where the trees are there to the left. Like not where the guy stands and looks in, but like further to the... Yeah, so that's a potion. Again, I was correct. So what, how far in was it? I think it was here. Maybe it was further in. Because sometimes it's super sensitive that it needs to be exactly the same position sometimes for certain things. Just that was a potion again. Okay, so I think there's one thing that's like not exactly over here, but here somewhere. I think it is. I'm just gonna die absolutely everywhere. Almost like, okay, like. Because it's either that it's gonna be in one of the locations that nobody has like a potion. I mean, our success rate is very high here and stuff that, you know. I don't know all of a sudden why now you are getting it everywhere. Like what, like yeah, it's more here. Yeah, this is the last dig we do, by the way. I'm not gonna like spend like... I mean, there's one more dig location I can think of where I'm pretty certain that there is something. I'm pretty certain there is one thing that's directly either here towards the tent, or it's like further down or whatever, like it's here somewhere. Nothing in here, okay. Then we'll try for normal treasure again. I think I was slightly off on the location actually. I think it might be where this one is here. Where this one is, like basically here. Because it's just gonna be fun, it's gonna be super funny when it's just randomly like bound 0. Stuff that. But I think Bahamut 0 has a very low chance of showing up. Stuff that, so yeah. So I'm gonna try down here as well. Just if it's a sneaky, like, oh, it's right in the corner here. Because it would be cool if the location for Bahamut 0 was completely unique and stuff that, you know. I mean, yes, it would be really annoying if there doesn't even show potions there, you know. Maybe just here. Now that I feel it's too close to another location, so he's still walking automatically. Maybe above the hole? Like way far above. And I feel like there's something either to the left of the hole or to the right of the hole as well. So that's a potion. See, that's good actually. So it's right here. Yeah, that's a potion again. Yeah, maybe we used to get the hilt again. Maybe it's just that Bahamut Zero is here close to where Phoenix is, but it's just like 1 pixel different or something like that. Yeah, the worst thing is when it starts doing it in the menus and stuff like that. Is really annoying when that happens. And then you try to stop it. Now I'm trying to hit the D-pad down, and then it didn't work there immediately because the effect is so strong on the stick. And I'm pretty certain that Bahamut Zero is supposed to be in the same location as Phoenix or something like that. Because I do remember seeing like a map of this like a long time ago and stuff that like several years ago. It would have been good if there was just something like go talk about the treasure or whatever, right? And they could say, oh, these are the treasures that you have successfully dug up and stuff that, you know. And then there's just a list of question mark to the treasures you haven't. That's a better tip. It's really annoying if it's the old case of the location of the treasure is just moving around and you need to basically keep getting the treasure over and over until it moves to that location. Because that's going to be the most annoying thing if that ends up being the case. Like, I mean, that could definitely end up being the case eventually and stuff there, but yeah, let's just dig slightly below it. Because I'm pretty certain that it is supposed to be over here, near where the sword is, or just to the left of it, or whatever, but yeah. Then was Phoenix good, or was it normal treasure? Maybe that's my problem, that I feel like that is the most bullshit thing, though, that certain treasures needs to be good and certain treasures needs to be like normal or whatever. And I can understand, like, yeah, like, I don't mind if it's like pixel perfect where you need to stand for like the Bahamut Zero and stuff that, but yeah. But I kind of wish at least it gave you potions around the area, or actually not really. I'm gonna basically test at the handle, I'm gonna test at the more like the sword edge or whatever. So let's do the handle. Fucking handle stick, man. I'm pretty certain that there's a way to solve the stick drift, but then you need to open the controller, you know, and stuff that, yeah. I'm pretty certain that I could also fix my purple controller, because it's just that the stick is stuck in a certain location, basically, and stuff that. And I'm pretty certain that you can actually fix it and stuff that. Well, I select the normal to actually I didn't mean to. Hold on, how we can do this. Again, the one that's over here. Maybe it's used to the right of the sword. Yeah, because I'm pretty certain that it's supposed to be close to where the sword is. Maybe it's just like, you know. Imagine if there was something though that could take control of the stick, and that there was like a program that you could have on the console that could just fix stick drift, you know. I'm not gonna care if they say that the treasure is down here and stuff that or whatever, you know. Because it's 100% gonna just be a treasure down there basically and stuff that, so yeah. It's just showing down there. So since he is just pointing down, it's basically here. So I don't know if you can be that far up or if you need to be further down. Okay, now I'm curious because that wasn't correct. Is it up here? The reason why I'm curious is that could mean that it's supposed to be close to where the X is, and that's why where W item was and stuff that, which is why I think that, you know, there could be a chance that this is it. Still nothing in there. That's very curious because they... Was it good treasure that we searched for though? Because I know that I've digged here before and gotten used like a potion or whatever, but maybe, you know. Yeah, but I don't think that that's what they guided me towards there. Like here. That's just a potion as well. Like, what is that translation? Are you going to run away? Scary. Yes, now. Yeah, we're pretty prepared now. But we're not going to be doing Ultima weapon yet. Because there are some other things we want to do first. Now do that. Activate no encounters. And we're going to go back into Northern Crater, Sean. So let's just go zoom. Maybe this are just going to be the 2 layer recordings for you for now at least. Okay. Okay, so let's see here first. Double cut on him actually instead. And Magic Plus is important to get up. That's the most important thing. Then of course HP Plus, Luck Plus, Mega All. Hades, Leo Bahamut, Phoenix, Alexander. Right, and then all. Do restore. Restore. Barrier. Time. Revive. Contain combat. Actually, no. Let's contain combat because he has more health than her. Sense, Steel, Morph, Death Blow. Okay, and then we use Tent. We might make another video though. We'll see. I think we will actually. So anyway, I'll see you in the next part.